Hi, I'm Golden Harper. I'm the founder of Altra Footwear. Altra actually began about 5 years ago at my family's running store, where we had customers coming in with lots of injuries, like any running store, and we found that the shoes that we had did not fulfill the need that we had of helping our customers to be injury-free. And we found that the excessive heel heights and the tapered toe boxes tended to injure the runners that we dealt with. So I began cutting the heels out of the shoes and making shoes that were zero drop from heel to forefoot, meaning that the thickness of the shoe in the heel and in the forefoot is the same. As we went along the way, my cousin Jeremy Hallett approached me about commercially producing the shoes, and we found that by partnering with a bigger company like Icon Health and Fitness here, it allowed us to take the Altra brand worldwide. So the hallmark of Altra shoes is actually natural foot positioning. So what we want to do is put your body and your foot in the same position that you were born in, same position you wake up every morning. And that's with your feet flat, with your toes spread. And so you're not going to see any artificial heel raise or drop from the heel to the forefoot. And you'll see a shoe that is foot shaped. So the shape of the shoe and the shape of the foot are one and the same. That's very different from traditional footwear, where you see a shoe and it's much more shaped like a torpedo. This shape and your foot are not really friends. So we operate under the premise that your feet are the foundation of your body, and if your feet hurt, your whole body is going to hurt. And if you look at the makeup of a traditional shoe is going to raise the heel, it's going to push up in your arch, it's going to raise your toes, and then it's going to squeeze your toes together. And those four things drastically move your feet out of the position that they're supposed to be in. So with Altra, we try and solve this by getting rid of all those things. So you'll see the heel is not raised, the toes are not raised, we do not push up in the arch, and the toes are able to spread and relax with our foot-shaped toe box. All this amounts to really happy feet, and with really happy feet, that gets relaxation that goes throughout your whole body, and then your body can move more naturally, and you're going to function a lot better and be a lot more healthy. If my memory serves me correctly, the CEO of Icon here actually was running on his treadmill without shoes because he found it helped him hurt less and feel a lot better, and he decided that he wanted some shoes that made him feel the same way, and something that could be used on a treadmill and used to actually make people run better and feel better. And he then got in contact with us, and we started working with Icon, and this has allowed us to be with a team of people and a company that encourages fitness and encourages health. And it all starts with the feet, so we're creating more of a healthy population both within the company and without.
I'm John Wadley, and my responsibilities here at Altra Footwear is that of developer / shoe engineer. And one of the big reasons I love this job, I love working for Altra, is that I am a runner, so it fits into my job responsibilities. It's important for a shoe engineer to be a runner in the sense that I am constantly out testing these shoes, making sure they perform how they're supposed to perform, that the manufacturer has built the shoes according to the specs that we've designed. After the shoe's been designed and our designer has created what we call a tech pack, it's my job to provide the technical expertise from the design to carry the shoe all the way through to production. And I work almost on a daily basis communicating with the factory to make sure they're following the specs that we call out in our drawings for the mesh, for the midsole, to make sure they follow the design lines, and to make sure they're really producing the shoe that we need to deliver to the customer. There's a lot of parts to a shoe when you look at a shoe that are important. The part that you see is the upper, typically made of mesh, and that will obviously have laces and reinforcements. And then you also have the midsole. This is usually a molded part made out of foam or EVA. And then we also have a rubber outsole, and all of these come together to create the shoe. Now, There's a lot of technical expertise when it comes to creating a shoe that appeals to runners. For example, a runner would want an outsole that's highly slip resistant. They also want a midsole that has some bounce to it, or that is flexible. They need an upper that is lightweight, that's breathable, that holds their foot in position, that they can tighten down and feel secure as they run in. There's also an important part is speccing materials. We work with some material supply companies in choosing a mesh that will not only look good, but that will perform, that will be durable, that will be able to receive some of the welded TPUs or other materials that go onto it. There's a lot more to creating shoes than just slapping something together, and part of that expertise or know-how I bring to the table for this company.
Hi, I'm Dave McAvoy. I work here at Icon Health and Fitness, and I currently work as the associate buyer for Altra footwear. My roles and responsibilities here center around the purchasing of this product, the mass production of these shoes, and maintaining the quality as these shoes are produced. We'll work with a small group that does many things, from the design element all the way into testing the product and then mass producing it in a way that it can be distributed to over 500 specialty retailers in the United States, as well as globally, worldwide. The quality of our product has been something that we have been proud of from day one. The shoes have not only lasted long and been very comfortable, but ultimately the quality of life is what we want to try and improve. Personally, it did improve my quality of life. I was able to have a shoe that was comfortable, helped me with a recovery from a knee surgery, helped me with getting a little bit more active coming out of that surgery. And so that same message, that same quality is what we want to try and pass on to not just this family of employees, but also to the world and to the runners out there.